Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, you amazing human being. You're chilling with your boy Rads on the Crypto Ticker channel, and I'm coming back to you with episode 4. May I just say thank you kindly to every single person that has supported the channel by watching the first 3 episodes thus far, by liking, subscribing, and commenting. You are a real MVP. So my name is Radlyn Naidoo. I'm a 25-year-old with Tourette syndrome, and I'm basically here to enlighten you, entertain you, and inspire you. And I'm grateful that you are sharing my journey with me. And on this channel, I talk about crypto, health, fitness, and well-being. And before we dive in, may I humbly request that you tap the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment your favorite crypto if you've been in the space, or maybe ask a question. And I'll try and get back to it either in the comment section or in a future video. Let me just start by saying I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Please do not take anything I say or write as financial advice. I'm just doing this for educational and entertainment purposes only. Ow. Yo, okay. That's a peculiar way to warm your face. But anyway, so I'm gonna be getting into why I got into cryptocurrencies in the first place. Okay. And that's basically, in a nutshell, to answer the question straight up, it's because it's the only asset class that I have observed that could give me the largest potential return with the little bit of capital that I did have when I was in university. For example, I don't have the amounts to go buy a house in cash right now. I don't. But when I looked at the rates of returns that the different asset classes have to offer me, crypto was a no-brainer. Like a no-brainer, because people can't tell me. I get so confused when people tell me, oh no, but it's such a risk. Every investment has risk. Oh no, but it's volatile. Isn't that the reason you invest? Because you want the asset price to fluctuate, because you're banking on the fact that it'll be worth more a little later. So if you're always going to make excuses about not investing, I got news for you. You're never going to start fucking investing. Like, period. You're not. You just won't. You'll always put up these doors and these barriers in your mind to tell you no, that that's not worth putting your money in. It's not. When the truth is, keeping that money in your bank account is doing you absolutely nothing. That's what it's doing. For example, you got 100 Rand in your bank today, giving you 6% interest. That's on the premise that you don't spend that 100 Rand. So you have to leave that 100 Rand in that account for the whole year to earn 6% interest. But inflation went up 2% every month. So wait, 100 Rand, 6% interest rate at your bank. So if I don't touch 100 Rand, it goes to 106 Rand. Cool. But 2% inflation every month, that's 24% inflation. So technically, my 100 Rand minus 24 minus 6% is the interest rate. 100 Rand minus 18%. Technically, my 100 Rand after 1 year, if I don't touch it, can only buy me 88 Rand worth of goods. Because that's what inflation's doing. Inflation's going up every month. Your bank's only giving you 6%. Now what? You basically, your 100 Rand you had at the beginning of the year is only worth 88 Rand, even though you still have that 100 Rand in your bank account, because the prices of goods, your 100 Rand is now worth less. It's not worth less, it's worth less. You understand? So now, if that's how I understand it, then crypto, even in a bear market, let me explain. Even when crypto crashed, I doubled my money. Which is 100% return in like a couple months, not even a year. In a year, I've experienced like over 400% growth in my portfolio. In a year. Your bank account's not going to give you 400%, even on a bad day. 400% in a bull market in crypto is a bad day. A good day is like 1,800%. And that's why you invest. You're not gambling. This is just like buying penny stocks back in the day. But with cryptos, must remember, cryptos are not necessarily penny stocks. For me, with the research I've done, crypto is now becoming financial infrastructure. Hear what I just told you. It's no longer a scam. It's no longer this person's going to steal from me. Specific utility cryptocurrencies are now being recognized by some of the largest countries with the highest GDPs as financial infrastructure. Which means if it's an infrastructure, it's basically an asset. And that asset is, what is it good for? It's facilitating the movement of value in real time with certainty, security, transparency. and a fraction of the cost. That's when you talk about XRP. With Bitcoin, what is it? Bitcoin can be used as a store of value. Yes, it's appreciating. Bitcoin is appreciated like from its last all-time high. It's appreciated 300, 400%. I'm not saying Bitcoin's not going to go up. I'm not saying don't buy Bitcoin. I'm saying if you buy Bitcoin today at 50,000 US dollars, for you to double your money, it has to go to 100,000 US dollars per token. I'm not ruling the fact that it could go out. It could not be 100,000. There have been some people and analysts and institutions and articles that have mentioned Bitcoin could go to $1 million. I'm doubtful. I'd be cool if it did. And at the moment, I'll be honest, I don't own any Bitcoin. I own utility cryptos. There's a difference. There's a big, big difference. And the reason why I won't hedge against even the safe bet in Bitcoin is because there's a certain group of cryptos that are going to rule them all. It's not one to rule them all. It's going to be a group of them where they add value and create a lot of value for a lot of people at a fraction of the cost. Businesses are going to want to work with those cryptocurrencies. Let me tell you. Because if a business can save 80% on costs, what does that do for your profit? What does that do for your margin? What does that do for the amount of money you can then invest into your business to improve the product further? Offer more to your people. That's what crypto could enable. So that's why I invested in crypto. A stock might only give me 6 to 10% if I'm lucky in a year in dividends. So if I put in 10,000 Rand today, 6% of that is what? 600 Rand. Am I right? No, is it 60 Rand? Gosh, I'm getting my numbers confused now. Just a sec. 6% is 600 Rand. Yeah. So if I'm lucky, I'll get 600 Rand in dividend payouts. But with crypto, if I put in 10,000 Rand, and even if especially in the bull cycle, if I put in 10,000 Rand, that has the potential to go to 40,000 Rand in less than a year. That sounds like a better investment opportunity to me, don't you think? Just based on logic, regardless of what people are trying to push to you in terms of propaganda, the noise, it's a scam, it's this. No, those are closed-minded people that genuinely don't want to open their minds up to other ways of living, other ways of doing things. See, when we're exposed to something new, we either challenge it, mock it, walk away from it. We don't ask why. I've been asking myself why a lot. And that's how I found crypto. And crypto undeniably changed my life. Not in massive ways yet. But I want to help people get to know more about crypto simply because they need to understand that even though I'm not a financial advisor, it's helped some significant people in a very short space of time. Don't get me wrong, you can lose all your money. God, and I always suggest do not ever put in more than you can afford to lose. For some people, that's a very little amount. For some people, that's a very large amount. It's all relative to your individual journey, your individual life, your path, where you're at now currently, your filter, how you process information. What's 10,000 Rand to somebody being a lot? To another person or Joe or Jane, 10,000 Rand is pocket change. To another person, it could be, oh my God, 10,000 is absolutely life-changing. For some people, it's just their monthly salary. You must remember, it's all relative through your respective lens. So do not compare yourself to other people. Do not do that. You're robbing yourself so much already. Just don't. All right? And don't be afraid to act. Genuinely don't be afraid to act on it, because I if there's one thing I know, is that governments of the world are not looking to just write an article saying they're exploring the potential impacts of a central bank digital currency. They're already working on it. They've already worked at it. They've already built it. If the government's writing about it, it means it's already been done. Because let me explain the concept of the world. Nobody knew that nuclear weapons that it existed or were being developed until the Hiroshima bomb dropped in like the 1940s or 50s, whatever the case may be. Nobody knew that a nuclear weapon was being developed until a nuclear weapon blew up. That's how the world is. So nobody knows right now that the entire banking system, the entire financial system globally, out of all 208 countries that exist on the planet today, is going to change. Because COVID has already shifted that paradigm shift. It's caused it. And it's funny enough, it created a ripple effect. Because many people refer to XRP as ripple. Fuck! So it's an amazing thing. Like, it has the potential to bank 31% of the adult population in the world that's unbanked, because it would be affordable for those people to have a bank account. Because let's be fair, not many people can afford a bank account. Some people charge 60, 70 rand for 30 rand, 20 rand a month. For some people, they genuinely don't have that much to be able to just start a bank account and then get access to credit or get a loan for 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. They don't have access to that facility. They are unbanked. Cryptocurrency could enable so many more people being involved in the global economy. That's what it could enable. That's what I see when I look at it as an investment. You know, it must yield something good, something productive. Yes, I'm in it to make money. God, I'd be lying to you. Why the freaking else would I be investing? But that's okay too. It's okay. Striving for better is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. As long as the intention is pure. You see, I want people to understand. I really need people to understand. You cannot keep your money in your bank account. It's not doing you anything. It's not going to do anything for you there. You've got to put your money into working, productive assets that yield you flow. Because if you grow your income, you get access to more credit. Use the credit to grow more flow. See, there's good credit and there's bad credit. That's a discussion for another totally different topic and day and video. But the ultimate thing I'm trying to get across to you is that cryptocurrency, personally, for me, has been the best investment decision I've ever made in my entire life thus far. Specifically, utility cryptos, not Bitcoin. So, yeah, I mean, that's why I got into investing in cryptos as an asset class. I am going to be over time diversifying into other asset classes. But crypto right now, with the little money I do have, is where I'm going to be making most of it. Because the potential return in just a year, 2 years, 3 years, and even 4 years, must remember, crypto right now is a higher hill. It's a much higher hill. If you start with the small snowball on a higher hill, by the time it reaches the bottom, that's the beauty of compound interest, as Warren Buffett says. So because if you think about crypto being a hill that starts like here, it has to come down. Stocks has existed for so long, it's like already a hill that's like somewhere there. It's not there. So if you have to put the ball here, and as time goes down, that hill doesn't have a long time to go down. If you're putting it in individual stocks, if you're tracking it in an indices, it's different. But with crypto, utility cryptos more specifically, gosh, you have the potential to make generational wealth, my friend. Generational. I'm not even trying to promise you something that's fake. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. I haven't experienced it yet. But if what I know is to be true, oh, it's coming. So, this is the crypto ticker, aka Rads, signing off. I want to send peace and love to you. And just remember why you invest. Don't let volatility, don't let people telling you it's scams. Do your research. Don't hesitate to ask a question. And we can always just bounce off ideas, and I can give you clarity, genuine. Especially if you're in South Africa or wherever you are. If you have questions about crypto, questions about health and well-being, and that's what I want to actually speak to you guys about. I would like you to let me know what content you guys want to be seeing on the fitness front, like, because many people have asked me, how the heck did I lose 45 kilos? And yeah, let me show you. It's quite a hectic thing. Like, this was me 8 years ago, guys. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I was 122.3. I was a 50 waist, 48 to 50 waist. I was on my 7 trial of medication, and yeah, goddamn, I was a big bitch. Excuse. But you see, the power of the mind. You gotta stop underestimating yourself. So this is Rad signing off, sending you peace and love from me and mine to you and yours. Check you in the next one.